In this episode, we're going to talk about LinkedIn. And you know, one of the biggest things that I see with LinkedIn is that most people, professionals, experts, business people, entrepreneurs, people like you and I, make the wrong profile. They set it up in the wrong way on LinkedIn. And I'm going to give you in this episode 5 things that you can do right away to make your LinkedIn profiles more attractive and more profitable. Welcome to Insider Internet Success. In this video, let's talk about 5 things you could do right away to make your LinkedIn profile more snappy, more profitable, more optimized, and more effective. Here they are. Here's number 1. On your LinkedIn profile, you need to make sure that you complete every single step, every single area, whether it's the work, the history, the recommendations, do every single area and complete it. Put in your information about what you're doing now and what you've done in the past. I see so many people fail to include stuff they've done in the past, and it's really important to include that because as people come and find you for the things that you're good at, for the things that you're known for your skills and endorsements, as people come and find you, they're going to want to know everything about you. Or if you give them more about you, the other way to look at it as, if you give them more about you, they're going to be able to make a better informed decision about working with you or about partnering with you, about contacting you. So step 1, and it's the most important step, is to complete every single area, every single element of your profile. Don't cut shortcuts. LinkedIn actually walks you through a step-by-step guide to making sure you complete all of it. Unfortunately, most people don't finish that guide, and if you go ahead and finish that guide and get a 100% complete account, you'll have a good amount of stuff in there. Step 2, your headline is very important. So if you've got a headline for LinkedIn, you don't want to call it, director of so-and-so or chief executive officer of so-and-so or coach. You want to make sure you use your headline to deliver the benefit of what it is that you do. So if, for example, you help businesses get more leads, get more sales, get more revenue, you want to put that in there. If you're a relationship coach and you help other people, find better relationships, create fulfilling relationships, you want to make sure you put that in there as your benefit. If you create video, for example, you want to make sure your LinkedIn headline says, I help businesses create video that basically does X, Y, and Z. If you're a gardener and you're looking for more work through LinkedIn, again, corporate work or domestic work, you could go ahead and put that in as your benefit. I help create beautiful looking gardens that bring peace to the people, whatever it is, whatever your headline is, you need to make sure that's in there. Most people fail to do that, and that's quite crucial because the keyword in your headline that represents who you are, what you do, is how people find you. Step 3, you want to make sure you use the description section about you very well. Most people go in there and write, I do this, I do that, and they just keep talking about themselves. What you want to do is use specific keywords about what it is you're doing, because when people search on LinkedIn and they type in that I'm looking for a coach, or I'm looking for a dentist or a doctor or a plumber or a pharmacy or an optician, they look for LinkedIn uses whatever's in that description to populate the searches. So if you've got keywords in there about what it is you're doing, that'll help. And most importantly, you want to try and use that section to speak to that person. Speak about what they want as opposed to what you do. If you speak in their language about the benefits, the things they're going to get out of it in that area, they're going to come to you, they're going to contact you, they're going to get in touch with you. And I would always put in your information in there. So I would say for a free consultation or a free taster session, please email me, or a free this and that, whatever it is that you offer for free, the report, the ebook, the DVD, whatever it is, put that in there so people can get a link to go and check it out. The 4th thing I recommend you do is add applications. LinkedIn allows you in your profile to just add more stuff to beef it up. There is the regular profile, but on top of that, you can customize it. So if you've got an account with SlideShare and you put presentations on SlideShare, you can add the SlideShare application to your account. If you've got a WordPress blog, you can add the WordPress application and have your blog posts show up in LinkedIn. If you've got other bits like an Amazon shop, or you've got stuff on Squidoo, or you've got other cool bits around that you can just add in, there are hundreds of applications that you can use and apply to personalize your profile, giving the person that visits your profile a flavor of all the cool things that you do. Pulling in all your material from everywhere so they don't have to go all over the place to find you. A lot of people that contact me from LinkedIn do so because they like my blog posts, but they don't see the blog posts on my website. They initially see it on my LinkedIn profile because I link up my blog posts to my LinkedIn profile. So you might want to consider adding applications. And finally, step 5 to make yourself an effective, optimized, really profitable LinkedIn profile is to get recommendations for the work that you're doing right now and for the work you've done in the past. Remember in step 1, I asked you to write about all your history as well, for the work that you've done before. You want to go back to them and, find them on LinkedIn and ask them to give you recommendations. They'll come in and write a few words, maybe a paragraph about the work that you did, how great you were, and all of that kind of stuff, as long as it's true, right? And then in the current work that you're doing, go out there and seek referrals, seek recommendations. Ask your clients, your prospects, people that read your material, people that have paid you money to do stuff, to come and write a short recommendation. And the more recommendations you get, it looks a bit more of a real approach that somebody out there is saying something about you as opposed to you boasting about yourself, right? People like to listen to other people talk about something as opposed to listening to that person themselves talk about it. So these are the 5 steps. Let's repeat them again. Go and complete your entire profile, complete all of the profile. Step 2, get a headline and write the headline for yourself as opposed to just saying that you're a director of XYZ Inc. or Limited. Step 3, complete the description section, keeping it keyword rich. Step 4, add applications and use applications to beef up your profile. And step 5, get recommendations. If you do these 5 things, I think you'll have a full, all-round, very strong profile that you can then go out and start networking with people. And we'll talk about those things in future videos. But for now, you've got to first have a very strong profile before you even step foot to meeting with potential clients, partners, and other people on LinkedIn. So that's all for now. I hope you've really enjoyed this video. By the way, if you have, you know what? Go ahead and share it on LinkedIn or share it on Facebook or anywhere else. Click the like button and people will see it on your profile and we'll get more people to watch the video. Which means, by the way, that more businesses, more entrepreneurs are going to be able to create more successful platforms for themselves. So I'd really appreciate it. And if you've got any of your extra tips for LinkedIn, what you've found has worked well for profiles, then leave a comment. Let's have a bit of a discussion. Let's get some more ideas going. And I look forward to catching up with you in a video very soon. All the best.